Good morning, I'm Maddie Jansen, and this is the podcast of 17 News at Sunrise. It's everything you need to know to start your day in about 15 minutes.
In the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. Right now at 5, 4 people are dead after a mass shooting at a home in Fresno during a Sunday night football watch party. We'll have the latest on the investigation.
A local woman who once accused Bakersfield police of brutality is now accused of spitting in an officer's food at a local fast food restaurant.
Plus, police investigating a possible hit and run. We'll hear from a witness on what he saw. This is Monday, November 18th, 2019. Good morning. Good to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Tabitha Mills in this morning, starting off the work week in for Alex.
That's right. And we have Alyssa Carlson joining us this morning as well. And tell us what our forecast looks like, Alyssa.
Well, it is looking pretty nice as we start out this morning. And we are off to a mild start. 49 here in Bakersfield, 46 in Delano, looking at 47 in Wasco, 54 in Taft, 55 in Fraser Park, 45 in Tehachapi, and 45 in Lake Isabella. Big news over the weekend would have to be this blue box, and that is a winter storm watch. It extends all the way down into Kern County, and we are talking about the possibility of snow down to 5,000 feet as we head into Tuesday night, Wednesday, and into early Thursday. So we have a storm system on the way. It could be the first big one of the season, but as we head into the next day or two, it's going to be quiet ahead of that storm. So here's your forecast for today. We're going to start out at 51 degrees at 7 a.m., and then by 3 o'clock, 79, warming up tremendously. We will be well above average by about 10 to 15 degrees into the mountains here, topping out in the mid 70s. Much more in the week ahead in Pinpoint Weather, but first look at traffic this morning.
All right, thanks so much, Alyssa. Taking a look outside at Highway 99 and Airport Drive. Things are moving smoothly out there. We only have one incident on the CHP page this morning at Buena Vista Road. It looks like a crash that happened about an hour and 20 minutes ago. And one issue is there was a power pole on the ground on the south side of the road. So this is on Buena Vista. Just a heads up, if you're headed in that area, that's 3300 at Buena Vista. We will get some more information on that and bring that to you in about 15 minutes. A mass shooting overnight in Fresno left 4 people dead. The shooting was reported around 6 p.m. yesterday. Police say people were in the backyard of a home in southeast Fresno at a Sunday night football watch party. Fresno Police Chief Michael Reed told reporters at least one shooter walked into the backyard and opened fire on 10 people.
Our hearts go out for Fresno PD to the families, also to the survivors that have to deal with this thing. We're going to exhaust every investigative lead we can to find out who did this, why they did this, and bring those folks to justice.
Police are describing this as a mass shooting. As of now, police have not identified a suspect. We'll keep following the situation, and you can visit our website, kget.com, for updates on the story.
Meantime, about 3 hours away to our north in Santa Clarita, thousands gathered to remember and reflect on last week's shooting at Saugus High School. Students and family members spoke about the 2 students killed, 15-year-old Gracie Ann Muehlberger and 14-year-old Dominic Blackwell.
I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss his infectious smile, his sense of humor. It will be a long, painful walk to class without him on December 2nd.
Saugus High School will remain closed until December 2nd, but counselors will be available to help students cope with their grief. Meanwhile, police still don't have a motive for the shooting that left 2 victims dead and 3 more injured. The shooter died Friday. New this morning on Sunrise, a car burst into flames in southwest Bakersfield. It happened around 3 this morning. The car caught fire in the 1600 block of Palm Street, and the fire spread to the building near it, but firefighters were able to contain the flames quickly. Only part of the building was damaged by the fire. No one was hurt. Kern County Fire Department is investigating what sparked that fire. Here at home, Bakersfield police are investigating a possible hit and run. It happened last night on Brundage Lane and T Street. According to police on the scene, it's possible the man was struck by multiple vehicles. A man at the scene said he saw the collision and ran into the street to help.
I seen him get hit 3 times, and I didn't expect him to get hit. But when he got hit, I ran over there and I looked at him. He wasn't there. I tried my best to bring him back, but I don't know if he's all there.
Emilio O'Hara says he stayed with the victim to make sure he was conscious. The man was rushed to the hospital. We have no word yet on his condition. We are still waiting for more information from the police department as well.
PG&E's CEO is due in the state capitol today for an investigative hearing. This is Bill Johnson's second appearance at the state capitol this month. It's part of a Senate committee investigation into the utility's recent power shutoffs. The committee will dig into the impact the blackouts had on the economy, schools, emergency management, and businesses across the state. Johnson's set to testify in front of the Senate Energy, Utilities, and Communication Committee. He'll testify along with the CEOs of two other investor-owned utility companies in the state. Meantime, more power shutoffs might be on the way for California this week. PG&E's warning customers in 19 counties across the state that people could have their power shut off. This comes as strong offshore wind events are expected this week. So far, Kern County is not on the list of areas that could lose power. Most of the counties named are in Northern California. PG&E says it will continue to monitor forecasts and update customers as necessary.
Kern County Fair Board is meeting tonight. It's the second meeting since our story broke on a state audit that claimed fair officials misused hundreds of thousands of your taxpayer dollars. The last meeting got a little heated with members of the public showing up to voice their concerns. Board members were not required to respond. 17's Eitan Wallace will be at the meeting tonight and will bring you updates tonight as well. That meeting starts at 5 p.m.
Bakersfield police need your help finding a missing man. Take a look at this picture. This is from Bakersfield Police, a picture of 57-year-old Manuel Gardia. BPD says Gardia has a medical condition and hasn't been seen since Friday night. He was last seen in the 100 block of N Street, which is north of Brundage Lane. If you see him, call 911. If you have any information, you can call police. That number is 327-7111.
Part of Weibel Road is shutting down this week, so here's a heads up if you're commuting through there. This is a map showing you which part of the road is affected. Work crews are breaking down the old overpass that crosses above Weibel. Starting 7 a.m. today, Weibel will be closed between Stockdale Highway and Bell Terrace. This is a round-the-clock closure, so the road will not be back open until Thursday. Even though the road is closed, officials say the businesses on Weibel will still be open, and there will be detours around the closure.
It's being called a pyramid scheme.
That's what the Better Business Bureau is saying about a gift-giving moment. More details ahead.
Temperatures warming up today, and we have rain in your forecast. Straight ahead in Pinpoint Weather.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News with Maddie Jansen, Alex Fisher, and Kevin Charette with your Pinpoint Doppler forecast. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Welcome back in your Court Watch. A Kern County Sheriff's deputy accused of sexual assault will be in court today. A 21-year-old woman accuses Deputy Michael Clark of forcing himself on her when he offered to give her a ride home. The alleged assault happened October 17th. She says Clark also began messaging her, that is, on social media, asking if they would meet or could meet. He now faces 6 charges, including kidnapping and sexual battery. Deputy Clark was with KCSO for roughly 2 years.
A Bakersfield man arrested in 2 cold cases is due in court today. The Burbank Police Department arrested 64-year-old Horace Valtz Jr. on Thursday. Police say Valtz is responsible for the deaths of Selena Keogh and Mary Susan Dugan. Keogh was killed in the city of Montclair in 1981. Dugan was only 22 years old when she was killed in Burbank. Burbank PD says forensic technology linked Valtz to both murders. Valtz is said to be arraigned in Los Angeles County Court.
An update now regarding a story we continue to follow closely. On Saturday, we told you about Tatiana Hargrove. She's the woman who once accused Bakersfield police of brutality and is now accused of spitting in an officer's food. The owner for the McDonald's location where Hargrove worked has stepped in and said that they do not agree with her behavior. Jim Abati, owner for the McDonald's in West Bakersfield, released a statement regarding the incident over the weekend saying, quote, "I want to ensure our customers and law enforcement that the behavior exhibited by the individual involved in this incident does not represent my values nor those of my McDonald's business. When we found out about this disturbing incident, we quickly notified the police. We are cooperating with their investigation and want law enforcement to know they are always welcome to McDonald's." Hargrove was arrested Friday night for allegedly spitting on food being served to an officer at a local McDonald's restaurant where she worked. Reporters say Hargrove was seen rubbing a hamburger bun on the floor and spitting on it before serving it to the officer at the restaurant located in West Bakersfield. Her bail was set at $10,000.
Scams continue to rise. Assemblymember Rudy Salas will host 3 seminars to help local seniors not fall victim. You're watching file footage of past scam stoppers seminars. Assemblymember Salas will partner with the California State Contracting Licensing Board for these sessions. They'll offer free tips on how to watch out for fraud. That includes identity theft, elder financial abuse, and insurance scams. The first seminar is today at 11. It's happening at the Wasco Senior Center on Poplar Avenue. And we'll have the full schedule on kget.com.
You can help a local child in need this holiday season. The California Highway Patrol in the Bakersfield area is hosting its 10th annual Chips for Kids Toy Drive. The toy drive starts today, and the public can help bring a new unwrapped toy to the CHP office on Campione Street. And there are also collection bins at all local Walgreens stores. Toys collected from the drive will benefit local children ages 0 to 16. It runs until Monday, December 16th. The Chips for Kids Toy Drive has helped families throughout California for more than 25 years.
Ford's giving its most iconic car an update.
The $11 billion plan that will add more electric and hybrid cars to the streets.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
Welcome back in your 17 Business Watch. The Better Business Bureau is warning against secret sister gift exchanges, saying it's an alleged or illegal pyramid scheme. It starts with an email or social media invitation. People are asked to buy and mail a modest gift to a stranger and told they will get a certain number of gifts in return. They're also encouraged to invite other people to the gift exchange. But the Better Business Bureau says the scam relies on recruiting people to keep it afloat. It says once people stop participating in the gift exchange, the gift supply stops as well and leaves hundreds of disappointed people without their promised gifts. The Better Business Bureau recommends ignoring invitations to secret sister exchanges. It also says to report social media invitations to them and never give out your personal information to strangers. Ford is going electric. The company just released its all-electric Mustang Mach-E. This is the first time the Mustang name is being used for a car other than the classic two-door car. The 2021 Mach-E is the first car in the company's $11 billion plan to develop new all-electric and hybrid models. Ford expects to roll out 40 new cars by 2022.
Health news now. The FDA has sent a letter warning Dollar Tree about over-the-counter drugs made in foreign countries. The FDA says the foreign companies that made the drugs have violated U.S. law on good manufacturing practices. Dollar Tree suppliers for its private label drugs have received violations. The FDA says Dollar Tree has the ultimate responsibility to ensure it does not sell potentially unsafe drugs and other FDA-regulated products to Americans. Dollar Tree's vice president of investor relations issued a statement saying we are committed to our customers' safety and have very robust and rigorous testing programs in place to ensure our third-party manufacturers' products are safe.
Apple will ban vaping-related apps from its App Store. The sale of tobacco and vaping cartridges has never been allowed through the App Store. The newly banned apps are instead a mix of store apps, games, and hardware companion apps that let users regulate things like the lighting and heating of vape pens. The move comes amid reports of thousands of vaping-related illnesses and 42 vaping-related deaths. Apple has been trying to separate itself from vaping-related apps since June, when the company stopped accepting new apps that promoted the use of vape products.